today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Carolina Panthers.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Good catch and excellent creation of a big play downfield. I can guarantee you this. That's not a play this defense is practiced against in the days leading up to this game.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, they'll throw. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burns. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll drop to throw. left side, complete. That's Burns. Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. Good footwork at the 30, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there for the Patriots. They'll run on 1st down. Bellamy, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started out in Denver. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Javonte Williams, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly,
there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 20. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first. Touchdown, Patriots! A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because
the Pats at the line ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Buying time to his left. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Flush to his right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to him on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Yeah, this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's second down. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Flushed out right. And now they're in the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing left side, it's complete. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them to.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burns. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's going to let it fly. A leap, and he will make the catch. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
As dedicated fans of the NFL, my audience is sure to recognize the voice of our next guest, especially if you happen to be a Madden player where he's worked.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there for the Patriots. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this...
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're...
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That ball caught by Harrison.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Flush to his right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Burns. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll set up a throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. He finds his man, complete. It's Reese. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take over.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A good start to the drive here. That's caught out on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there for the Patriots.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And that pretty much is...
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
right, so this next topic, this is one I knew was going to be a talking point at some point this season. You could ask anyone on my crew, and if they're being honest, they'll tell you it's true. And I'm going to get to my point in a minute, but first, I feel like we need some background. It used to be that only quarterbacks, punters, and kickers in the NFL could wear single-digit jerseys. But this offseason, the league allowed other positions like linebackers and D-backs to get in on the fun. All right, so KC, who cares? Well, look, I do, and here's why.
Today, from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And right away, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Dancing to his left. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 2nd and 6. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 8-yard touchdown run. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Now this throw caught left side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
I know we just saw a nice throwing cat.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. His man complete. That's Harrison. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's brought down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Flushed out right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Buying time to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that...
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in score.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo.
Steps away to his left. And they'll get this down to the 10.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. That's going to be caught by Harrison for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play even when contested.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 5. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there for the Patriots.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Dancing to his left. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good win.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Buying time to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there for New England. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like... The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man there, that's Bellamy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second and 1. Flushed out right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll run with Carey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now Carey. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Once again, it's Carey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll roll him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for the Patriots. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. On 1st down, Carey. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Bills, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.